Moving air.
Hi, I'm BJ. Welcome to Science Time, experimenting at home. Today we're experimenting with moving air. Now, air is all around us. You can't see air, but you can feel it when it's moving. Have you ever been outside on a windy day and felt the air moving on your face and on your hair? We can make moving air as well. When I blow, air comes out of my mouth and I can feel it. Can you hold up your hand like this and blow onto your hand? Can you feel the moving air? You can actually blow softly and have slow moving air, or fast and have fast moving air. You can hear the moving air as well. Can you hear it? I love moving air. You can do lots of different things with moving air. Do you notice what I have here? It's a birthday cake. Have you ever had a birthday cake? Did you have candles on your cake? How many candles did you have on your last cake? Shall we count how many candles I've got on my birthday cake? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles. I'm not really 5 years old, but that's all I wanted to put on the cake today. Now, what do we do with our birthday candles? We have to blow them out, don't we? And I'm going to blow with my fast-moving air. Are we ready? Happy birthday, dear BJ. Happy birthday to me. That's lots of fun. Now, I'm going to eat that later. So I'll just save that for later. There we go. Now, also at birthdays, you often have balloons. Have you ever had balloons at your birthday party? There's no air in this balloon. What do we need to do? I need to blow air in, don't I? Blow my moving air. So if I just blow softly, it's not really filling up. I've got to blow hard and have fast moving air. Do you see the air going inside the balloon? Making it bigger and bigger. Wow, now all the air is inside the balloon. What would happen if I let go? All the air's going to come out, isn't it? Might make a bit of a noise. Shall we try? Can we all say ready, set, go? Ready, set, go. Did you hear that noise? That was all the moving air rushing out of the balloon. Now we can do lots of experimenting with moving air. When we do an experiment, we start by asking a question, having a bit of a think about what we think might happen, and then we can test to find out. So, I've got some stuff in here. I'm going to see what happens when I blow on it. So I'm going to start with a rock and a leaf. At home, you can experiment with anything you find around the house or in the garden. So, what's the difference between the rock and the leaf? There's quite a few differences, isn't there? They're different shapes. They're different colours. What else is different about them? They're different weights. The rock feels quite heavy and the leaf is quite light. So I'm going to put them on my hand like this and I'm going to blow some moving air. What do you think is going to happen? Shall we test and find out? First I'll blow on the rock. Not much happened, did it? What do you think will happen when I blow on the leaf? Let's test. Whoa! Did you think that was going to happen? The leaf blew away. You might have seen leaves blowing in the wind. And it was a lot lighter than the rock. I wonder if that's why it blew away. So at home, you can put different things on your hand and do a big, fast blow and see what you can make move with your moving air. Now, I've got some other things I'm going to blow on here. Here I've got some cardboard tubes. What's different about these? They're different shapes. So this one is round at the end, and what shape is this one? A square. This is just a normal toilet roll, but I folded it into a square shape. Your grown-up can help you do that at home. So I'm going to put them on the table now, and we're going to blow some fast-moving air. What do you think will happen? Shall we test and find out? So I might start with the round one first. You ready? Oh, that rolled away. So let's try the square one. Oh, that's not rolling. It's not moving much at all, is it? You see, round things like this one, they roll really well, which means they move by turning over and over. But the square one isn't rolling. What would happen if I do a really hard blow? Let's try that. Oh, did you see? It slid off the table. So it didn't roll, but it still moved. So at home, you can practice with different shaped objects and see if the shape makes a difference to how they move when you blow on them. And I've been doing lots of blowing with my mouth, haven't I? But there's something else I can use. I can use a straw. You might have a straw at home. If you don't, you can make one really easily, just with a piece of paper, a pencil, and some tape. So what you do is you roll the paper up. Again, you can get a grown-up to help you with this bit. Roll the paper around the pencil, and then you get some tape and tape it up. There we go. We'll put some tape on here. I'll put it this way and take the pencil out. Now I have a paper straw. And when you blow through a straw, it makes your air a bit stronger. Because instead of coming out of my mouth, all the air is coming out of this little hole. And it feels stronger. So you can blow on your hand and the air feels a bit stronger. I'll put these in here. I wonder what we can blow with our straw. I've got different things that I found around the house. You can try leaves, or maybe a ping pong ball, or a feather. I've also got a cotton wool ball. I've even made a little foil ball as well. So I wonder, first I'll try blowing with my mouth. Ooh, they all move a little bit, don't they? Let me try with the straw. Whoa! There they go. I'll get the feather back. So you can experiment with what you can blow, even make move. So either with blowing with your mouth or blowing through a straw. Now, a really fun activity you can do at home, you can make a maze. So I've got string today, but you could use string or wool or even some Lego blocks, anything you like, and you can make a maze. So I'm going to put it on the table. You can use the table or you can use the floor, and I'm going to put it in a bit of a maze shape. So I'll start, here we go, I'll make it a bit round. It can go off the edge there. Now, I'm going to get another cotton wool ball. So I'll put it at the beginning of my maze, and using the straw, I'm going to try to move it all the way to the end of the maze. Do you think I'll be able to? Let's test. Around the corner. So that's a lot of fun. So you can make all different shaped mazes. Try blowing different objects around your maze, and you can have lots of fun at home doing that. Do you know, all this blowing reminds me of a story. Have you ever heard the story of the 3 little pigs? Here, I've got 3 little pigs. 1, 2, 3. Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs, and they all decided to build a house for themselves. So the first little pig made a house out of straw. So I put some straws together to make a house. So here we go. And there's your house. And the second little pig made a house out of sticks. I've used paddle pop sticks today, but you can use sticks from the garden as well. So there we go. And the third little pig They made a house out of bricks. So I'm going to use Lego bricks today for our house. So here we go. So they were all living happily until the big bad wolf came. And the big bad wolf wanted to knock down the houses. How does the big bad wolf do that? He huffs and puffs and blows the houses down. So I'm going to be the big bad wolf and I'm going to blow moving air and see if I can knock down the houses. Okay, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. So first I'll try blowing down the house of straw. Oh, here it goes. And then the big bad wolf moved on to the next house, the house of sticks. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Ready with my moving air? Whoa, that was a little bit harder, that one. It was a bit stronger, but the wolf still blew it down. Then the pigs ran to their brother's house of bricks, and the big bad wolf came along. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll do a really big blow. The big bad wolf can't blow the house of bricks down. Oh, and the three little pigs lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. Why don't you think the big bad wolf could blow the house of bricks down? Let's have a look. What's different about these houses? I'll put the pigs away. Thank you. Oink, 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 oink. There we go. They're different shapes, aren't they? So the straw and the sticks and the bricks, they're all different shapes. What else is different about them? They're different weights. The straw is very light. That's why that fell down very easily. The sticks, they're a little bit heavier. They took a bit more moving air to fall down. But the bricks, the Lego bricks, they're very heavy. So the big bad wolf couldn't blow them down. At home, you can experiment with making different houses for your toys. You can use all different materials, sticks from the garden, some Lego blocks, even paper or cardboard. Build your houses out of lots of different things. Then you can be the big bad wolf and see if you can blow them down. See if you can build the strongest house that won't blow down. Lots of fun. Now, I've been blowing with my mouth, but there's other ways we can make air move as well. I've got some other things here. What have I got? Here. What's this? A fan. And fans make air move. On a hot day, it's nice to move the air and it cools you down. So let's see, I'll get my cotton wool ball. Let's see what we can make move with the fan. Oh, do you see? It's making the cotton wool ball move. And if you don't have a fan at home, you can make your own fan out of paper like this and see if you can make things move. What else have I got? In here, what's inside this bottle? It looks empty, but there's something inside. Air. And when I squeeze it, the air comes out. Ooh, makes a good noise. And it makes the cotton wool ball move. So you might have a bottle like this or a bottle like this at home. Whoa, there's lots of air coming out of that one because all the air came out that small hole, so it was a bit stronger. What else might you have? You might have a balloon pump. And when I pump it like this, the air comes out, whoop, and makes the cotton wool ball move. Something else you might have at home is a hairdryer. Now, if you've got a hairdryer at home, make sure you ask your grown-up if you can use it. And your grown-up will have to watch you while you're using the hairdryer. And there's often a setting for different heats, so make sure it's on the lowest heat. But air moves very fast out of a hairdryer. Do you think it will move the cotton wool ball? Let's turn it on. Ah, that moved it really well. Now, if I hold the hairdryer up like this, the air will go up. I wonder if the moving air is strong enough to hold anything up in the sky. What do you think? Let's test. Here, I've got a balloon. So I'm going to start it on a slow moving air first, not very fast. And, oh, look what happens. Do you see? The air is going up and that moving air is holding the balloon up in the air. I can even move it from side to side a little bit. Huh? Now, what do you think will happen when I make the air move even faster? I'll turn it up to fast. Whoa! The balloon went really high. So you can experiment at home. Just make sure you have your grown-up close by. Oh, there's so much fun experimenting you can do with moving air at home. Another fun activity, you can have a race. So you can get lots of different things like cotton wool balls and you can race to see which gets to the end first. So you and your grown-up or your brother and sister, and you can use straws, the straw you made, or you can use other fast moving air things as well. So the fan or even the hairdryer. So experiment with using different objects to move and using different things to move the air and have a race and see who gets to the end the first. Oh, there's so much stuff we can do with moving air. So I'm going to see how fast I can get my cotton wool ball to the finish line. You have fun experimenting with moving air at home, and I'll see you next science time, experimenting at home. And don't forget, I want to see your experiments. So you can take a photo or make a video like I have today, or draw a picture and you can post them online, or you can send them to our email at Science Time. See you next Science Time. Bye.